Hi Kenyans. Why does it take long to get a Kenyan passport? I remember back in the day, I don't even know, just the thought of going to Nyayo that was that time when you used to hear Nyayo is a torture chamber. So anyway, you used to use an agent to help you get a passport, which means you are bribing all this. You bribe this agent, and then the agent goes and bribes, and then you get your passport really quickly. Hakuna ma stress. Which of course then we encourage that's how the people work. They only wait to be given money, which people have already been employed. They earn a salary to actually provide you a service, but then no, it's about how much more money can you get while you're sitting there. Anyway, so then there was a time it changed, and then they even changed the timings, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., which was kind of nice. I hope that you could be able to go there, but then you were still in the mercy of whoever who picks your documents. Yani ina depend tu vile atakuangalia, vile anakuona, vile unakaa, utatoa pesa ngapi. And let's say you don't want to bribe. Oh no, you're in trouble. As in, like, you unaenda tu, please, I hope I can get through with this thing without being tortured. You know, it's like a torture chamber. Like, it's just, niko tu hapa nataka kukutesa, nione kama nitakupatia haraka ama sitakupatia haraka. Even the ones who are processing this whole thing, they can do it quickly, but it's all about how much money can you give and how I feel about you. Anyway, so imagine you got that passport and you are like, yay! And then this new one came in, which means whatever amount you paid, however that it wasn't going to expire, shauri yenyu. You get the new passport, shauri yenyu. And then there was a whole deadline, and then there was this threat, so that people are in fear, so that they don't want to be closed off. Wow! You know, how we think about ourselves is amazing. I don't think we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves so much just by how we go about things and how we treat ourselves. Anyway, so now it was a case of line up. Yani unamka mapema, watu walikuwa na, you know, can you imagine the safety issue? So that you go try and get your passport 3 a.m., 2 a.m. uko hapo Nyayo. Kwanza vile ulijipeleka hapo, the money you spend, you know, hata kutoka tu kwa esto, since kuna maesto bado hazina street lights in this century. Kuna maesto bado hazina street lights. Umeng'ang'ana kutoka kupanda gari ndio ufike tao, then you line up, ungoje, na usisahau kuna vile tu wase wa gava wanakuanga na hii kitu ya kwani tufungue mapema. See, you know people are there and you want to hudumia them haraka. Mi ndafika saa zile ndafika. Ufike, and then you know that you're supposed to give them tickets. They used to give tickets, and then at a certain I don't know, they only see certain people in a day, so wanakupatia tickets. So umeline up by the aujui kama ticket itakufikia by the, I don't know how many we used to fika. Was it 150? Anyway, so ikikufikia, then ishia. Imagine you lined up there, alafu nambio ishia. But of course, ikuishia, it is all resolved. Na mse anakuanga mkali, but give him money. In fact, utatolewa upelekwe. And then this line never moves, kwa sababu kuna wase, of course, wanapatiana do pale, ndio waingie. All these things, it's never a surprise that it's happening. Another thing about is the loose. You know, you would go there, and then I think ni kama utaget disease. Sometimes the loos are clean. You know how loos are clean, but they're not clean. As in ni tu iyo aija, what is it called? Aija sanitiziwa ile ya, you even feel it's clean inside, that people can actually use, and you've put water. This government, it doesn't take much to actually clean all these loos. There's money for that. If there's money for campaigns, there's money for that. Anyway, so now i process watu walikuanga stressed, and then of course it appeared in the news. Sasa ikiapia, sasa wanachangisha. Sasa ni appointment. So we think it's easier. Sasa how long does it take you to get a Kenyan passport? Kupata tu your appointment ndio uende kupeleka documents zako. I mean, shouldn't that be even faster? Because unaambiwa hii time. Sini kama vile vaccines, some hospitals had appointment times. So uende, and then, but it's taking long. But again, if I give you money, how much faster will I get it? And then you hear a scandal of sijui passports are being, hawa watu wote si wako tu hapo hiyo nini ofisi, hawa watu wote wako tu kwa hiyo ofisi. You know, I remember there's a time I went to inquire about something. I went to inquire about a certain process. This was for this other side. Unajua hata kunanga signboards, you have to ask hii nini iko wapi, iko wapi. There are no signboards to say this is for this. So there was this guy who was working over there, and I was asking him, excuse me, I wanted to find out about this. And then he said, well, he doesn't do it. So I asked him, so who does it? You know, nile ya, like, he didn't want to involve himself. Atafanya tu ile kazi amepewa afanye na amalize. So I imagine there are people who are there like that. Mi niko hii job and sitaki kufutwa hii job, so ndafanya tu ile ndafanya, mi sitaingilia mambo ingine. You know, this helplessness, this resignation that we've just put ourselves in for each and everything, you know, I don't know. And I'm sure we're not okay with this. There are people who are just, they are helpless and they've resigned themselves. But we need people of character. But our tu ni wa Kenya, watu wetu, people we know. As in, these are our family members, these are our friends, these are people that we know that are in these government offices. But you see, they do for us the favor. So we won't say much as it's working for us. But kuna watu hawana hao watu. So hao ndio, you go through that katocha. Please. People of character. Hatuna Kenya. Hatuna.